Hey everybody, welcome once again to my Isaac Let's Play. Today I am going to be playing as Judas. Judas starts with only 1 heart's worth of health, but he has twice the starting damage of Isaac. So he's a pretty interesting character to play. Let's get started. Judas also starts with the Book of Belial, an item that recharges every 3 rooms, and when used it basically doubles his damage for the current room. We don't really need to use it here. It's an item I prefer to save for bosses or tougher enemies. Got a speed up pill, that never hurts. I'd like to come back to that tinted rock. Gonna need to find a bomb first. Almost have enough money for the shop. What could be in that red chest? Guppy, the dead cat. This item reduces your health to 1, but it gives you 9 lives. Since Judas only has 1 health to begin with, there is no downside to taking it. Also, if we find 2 more cat items, we can turn into Guppy, as I showed in the end of the last video. Since this is a Curse of the Labyrinth floor, it's twice the size of a normal basement or cellar floor. That means we get 2 item rooms, 1 for each floor, so that we don't miss out on too much. There's only 1 shop on this floor though, so we kinda miss out that way. Once again, I'd like to try to get this guy to get closer to that tinted rock before I kill him. That way the bomb he drops will blow up the rock for us. Unfortunately, their movements are a little bit erratic. Go on, get over there. Let's just nudge the bomb into place. There we go. Free Spirit Heart. We'll save it for now. Good time to use the Book of Belial. Duke of Flies isn't gonna know what hit him. And we get an HP upgrade. I'm going to clear a couple more rooms before going back to the boss. I want to recharge the Book of Belial. Now that we have bombs, we can get to this treasure chest. Well, we got our bomb back and a couple of coins as well. There's a key for one of the item rooms. And we're recharged. On the way to the boss, let's grab the odd mushroom. There are 2 odd mushrooms. The fat wide one gives you an extra heart and also a damage upgrade. Now our damage is high enough that our tears have turned red. So let's fight our second boss. Blighted Ovum. He's another boss like Gemini or Steven that just kinda chases you around. He doesn't have much HP. That, combined with Judas' ridiculous Book of Belial damage, makes this a short and easy fight. We get a range upgrade, and a deal with the devil. What does he have for us? Brother Bobby and Brimstone. Neither of which are really worth giving up any hearts for right now. I would take Brimstone if I was having problems with my damage, but Judas does not have that problem. Our curse room actually teleported us to the devil room. If I hadn't turned a deal with the devil, I could have gotten in that way. Go back for our tinted rock. With a careful shot placement, I should be able to blow this up without hurting myself. And in the last room we find the mini-boss Sloth. We'll use Book of Belial just to speed this up, even though he's pretty easy. Sloth always drops a tarot card when you kill him. The tarot card is the High Priestess. When we use it, it'll summon Mom's Foot to stomp on an enemy. But that's it for this floor. Let's go down to the caves. Another labyrinth floor. This is a tricky room. Since that guy in the center is tinted pink, he's what we call a champion enemy. He has more health than a normal enemy, and his shots will do a full heart of damage. He dropped a treasure chest. We can get to it by using a bomb to knock the rock into the pit. In the treasure room we find the common cold. That'll cause some of our shots to deal poison damage. A room with Larry Jr. is probably worth using Book of Belial. As you can see, some of our shots are poisoning segments of the Larrys. There's our second treasure room, and also some enemies who can't fight back. Here we have Ipecac. This causes us to fire large green explosive shots, kind of like Sloth or Pestilence. It's a very dangerous item, but I'm gonna take it. Things just got a little more interesting. With Ipecac, we can search for secret rooms, without worrying about wasting bombs. We have to be careful not to hurt ourselves, though. If you shoot when too close to a rock, the Ipecac will just go off in your face and hurt you. Fortunately, Ipecac is pretty powerful, and makes clearing a lot of rooms a breeze. Also allows us to get to items like that without wasting bombs. Oh, and there's our secret room. With a little careful Ipecac shot placement, we should be able to knock these rocks into the pit. Wasn't really worth the trouble since we already had so much money. Here's where Ipecac starts to become troublesome. Flies and other enemies that like to get in your face are very difficult to hit. The shop just had greed. With the power of Ipecac, he should go down pretty fast. And he left us a lot of money. A spirit heart. But since my Ipecac blew up those rocks, I can't get it. This pill right before the boss, I wonder what it is. Tears up. Doesn't have much effect on Ipecac. If we did fire any faster than this, it would probably be pretty dangerous anyway. Let's just fight our first boss. Pestilence. This should be pretty straightforward. Got our cube of meat. This drill could be a little tricky. As you can see, I blew up that rock because it was too close to me when I fired. Things are getting a little hectic now. I almost took damage. You might have noticed Cube of Meat actually killed one of those guys. We get the Magic 8 Ball, which is a Tears upgrade. A Strength card, which I don't really want. Stick with the High Priestess. And in the Angel room, the Angel is offering us the Halo, an all stats upgrade. Very nice. Yeah, let's just go. The game bugged out here. It does this from time to time in between loading levels. Don't worry, it didn't crash. There we go. Didn't I just fight you? Our item room contains Mom's contact. Our shots have a chance of freezing enemies now. I don't know if it works with Ipecac though. Oh, and there's our secret room. You'll notice the Ipecac shot has to be dead on center to open it up. In our arena, we find a regular chest. Not worth the trouble. Ipecac makes it a lot more complicated than it's worth. See that penny in the center? I don't have to risk trying to get through the spikes when I can just knock it out with Ipecac. Well, there's our boss. Let's take him out. It's Gish. Figures, I saved the High Priestess for all that time, and I missed. Oh well. Ipecac will make short work of him. And what do you know? Mom's contact does work. At least when the shot hits him directly. For our trouble we get Little Gish. He's a familiar who shoots black shots that have a chance of slowing enemies. Pretty handy, though it's difficult to use familiars effectively with Ipecac. The curse room just had a troll bomb, but in the shop we find Mom's purse. Always a solid upgrade. Gonna save that spirit heart. And there's our super secret room. An eternal heart. Well, looks like we've explored everything on the floor, so we might as well go back. First get our spirit heart from the shop. Grab that eternal heart. Once again I have to get the shot dead center in order to actually open it up. Two spirit hearts in our previous room. And we're ready to go. Got our HP upgrade from the Eternal Heart. And there's a secret room. I have way more money than I'll ever know what to do with. There's Judgment. Let's give him some of this money. 2 cents and he paid out, with an HP upgrade. And a second Judgment. I decided to just use a bomb to not risk blowing him up. Spirit Heart. Can always use more keys. And the Book of Revelations. That's huge. Book of Belial is kind of useless when our shots are already doing ridiculous damage. The Book of Revelations will probably help keep us alive. I hate these masks. Fortunately with Ipecac we can kill the hearts pretty fast. Oh, there's a super secret room. Two of spades. That'll double our keys. Judgment will summon a beggar. In this case we got Demon Judgment. Get a 2 of diamonds, which will double our money. Baby's soul is an interesting trinket. It gives us a familiar that randomly wanders around the room, taking our other familiars with him. Let's play Demon Judgment a little bit. He asks for hearts instead of coins. Oh wow, he gave us Spirit of the Night. So now we can fly, which will help us avoid hurting ourselves with Ipecac somewhat. And finally the Crystal Ball. We'll just use it once. The item room has Roid Rage, speed and range upgrade. Not too useful at this point. Range is actually kind of a bad thing now. The shop just had greed again. And he dropped the quarter. Not like we really need it. Huh, there's the IV bag. I would have preferred a blood bag. But I'll play myself down to 1 heart so that I can get into the boss arena. Note that if you hit the IV bag fast enough, you can get 2 plays for 1/2 heart. If you're short on money, that's a pretty important tip. This isn't worth it, but I'm gonna do it anyway. And there we go. Back in the arcade I play the shell game until I can get the scatole. Having flies be harmless is pretty useful. Wow, this is the worst possible mom I could have fought. Red Mom is an alternate version of Mom that doesn't summon enemies. Instead she just stomps really fast. It's almost impossible to get a Ipecac to hit that foot. What I should be doing here is staying in the center and aiming for the extremities, but I wasn't really thinking straight at the time. This is bad. This is very fucking bad. There go all those spirit hearts I've been building up. I could fucking die here. Come on, come on. One more good hit. There we go. Grab the Polaroid. Want to take Blue Baby's soul with us too. I do not want that range upgrade. Yet another labyrinth floor. If we can find the boss quickly, this could be a good thing. I have an Emperor card that'll take us straight to the boss, but I'd rather save it for the cathedral. Well, there's the boss. Didn't take too long to find. This room's pretty nasty, though. Those little worm things try to get up in your face, and they're very difficult to hit with Ipecac. I may end up trying to drop bombs to hit them that way instead. Keep taking dumb damage here. There go my spirit hearts again. Well, that kind of worked. It takes an embarrassing amount of time to kill this last one. Cube of Meat does the dirty work for me. Let's fight our bosses. Daddy Longlegs should be pretty easy. Should be. Thank you, Mom's contact. He drops Mom's purse, coin purse rather. Friends till the end summons bro flies. Other tiers upgrade doesn't do much. More bro flies. Let's take the Emperor and take out Mom's heart. Since Mom's heart stays in the center, this should be a pretty quick fight. The Ipecac explosions will take care of all her spawns too. More bro flies. Let's go back and get that red heart, and then go up to the cathedral. Quick check for secret rooms. Let's use that Emperor card. Isaac also stays in the center. This might not be too difficult of a fight. The Ipecac deals large bursts of damage. I find that's more effective than a low damage but high rate of fire build, because every single time you hit him, he fires those retaliatory shots. The fewer shots you fire, the fewer shots he'll fire at you. Alright, Mom's contact kicked in there. That'll definitely help. It's getting dangerous. Well, that was close. Got 3 hearts. I'm not feeling too good about this, but let's go up to the chest. Our chest items are the D20, could be useful if we find a secret room full of coins. The black bean, which will deal bad gas when we get hit. Blood rights, which deals damage but hurts us. And the Thinod mushroom, which increases our fire rate. Hopefully we can find the boss quickly. That's the only chance we've got. The longer we spend here, the more damage we're gonna take. It's worth noting that we do have that dead cat which gives us 9 lives, but our subsequent lives will only have 1 heart, so we'll get killed in 1 hit every time we try to fight Blue Baby. It wouldn't go well. Oh, I didn't check up here for a secret room. It's a super secret room. The best one I could have asked for. Back to full health. And we may need to come back for those other 4 hearts. I have a good feeling about the north. These guys don't have a lot of health, so hopefully Ipecac will end them pretty fast. Once again, Mom's contact coming through. Book of Revelations charge. Another Daddy Longlegs. Poison damage will actually kill him. And here we have the Carrion Queen. This is a reskin of another boss, Chub. This is an alternate version of the Carrion Queen that's actually fairly easy. The original one will spawn red poop that hurts you when you touch it. You can shoot the poop to destroy it, but it respawns, making it very difficult to maneuver around the room. This alternate Carrion Queen is actually fairly easy. Just has an awful lot of health. Will one of you die? Please? There we go. Well, this is the right way. Once we beat these blue Gertie Juniors, we'll get a Spirit Heart. But they like to get up in our faces, so we're bound to take damage here. There's a Spirit Heart. Let's go back and get those red hearts. Alright, we can take 7 hits before dying. Now, since we have the Scatole, those flies he's spawning aren't going to be damaging us directly. However, they'll be attracted to us because of the Scatole, and this will make Ipecac blow up in our faces more often than not. So, 4 hits left. This isn't looking too good. Thank you, Mom's contact. Any second now he's going to go into his 3rd phase and start spawning those annoying cherubs. Fortunately, Ipecac helps with crowd control. Unfortunately, it keeps blowing up in my face because of the flies. Well, that was a little closer than I would have liked, but the Polaroid kicked in at the end, and we succeeded. Thanks for watching.